best we can do.
Sick!
Just be yourself. All right.
I stole
You gotta sit here.
I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Can you pass me the coffee, please?
What do you want?
Pass me the coffee.
Oh, I agree.
Hey, Bogart.
Yeah,
Coffee.
my
Don't get between a veteran and his lifer's juice, man.
you know what? My wife and me, we stopped watching the news because everybody get panicked and stuff. And
You know what?
You know,
You want a little advice? If you got some money saved, like, you know, we have a huge mutual savings account that we dump money into, and my guy is always trying to get it from me,
Yeah.
because, you know, that's his
That's
job.
what she said.
Yeah. Well, she can have it.
You said my guy.
I get tired. I need a pinch hitter or something.
That's what she said as well.
Anyways, but now's the time to dump some money. You buy on the dips, and this is a huge dip.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the stock market is sitting at, it depends on the Dow, is sitting around 25,000. That, if you go back, you have to go back almost 3 years to see last time the Dow was at 25,000. The Dow has never, the stock market has never lost money over a 10-year period, except one time, Great Depression.
yeah.
Over a 5-year period, 3 times. But that's it. You invest your money now, think about that. You can make up for 4,000 on the Dow, which means you'll get a return of 35 to 40% on your money within a year. I guarantee you.
So what do you invest in, like Disney? Or
No, mutual.
I would invest in water.
I bought some Chaos Comic stock.
Nice.
No. I invest in mutual funds because it just takes all the saying long in my little cup.
Yeah.
So when I walked in, Lee jumped up and said, "Say hello to my little friend."
Is it on?
So we got Mother Goose right here, David, and Lee Rogers, Lee, and you know, me. Comic Joel was supposed to come, but he pushed out and he's angry.
Are you sure it's on?
Oh man.
And I was hoping Joel would be here. You know why?
Yeah, why don't you show him why?
Oh, we have to go in the bathroom.
So Lee brought us a surprise today. Look what Lee brought us. You know what this is?
Yeah.
You don't know what this is?
Oh man, we're gonna kick you off the table.
You're a liar.
Talk to me more.
Are you lying?
No. What is that? Tell me. Tell me.
We are no longer going to associate with Dave.
You know what it is.
I see you talking about.
Oh, you think me talking? What about you?
I just picked 3 so that there
Well,
wouldn't
Joel's
be any
screwed
argument.
because he doesn't get to look now. So Lee brought us some punchlines for breakfast. I'll have a side of punchline, please.
There's 2 A's and 1 B. Whatever you get, blame it on him because he said
Well,
that's what
we're
you
going
want.
to get the A's. You and me are getting the A's.
Okay.
Oh, because
This is
Joel's
Comic
not
Joel.
here.
not here.
Where are you, Joel? Are you watching?
Joe, you suck.
I told him you need to come. There's a surprise. What is it? I can't tell you.
He then came.
You want this or this?
Whatever you want to give me.
It's
Whatever
his.
you want to give me.
Again, you have to go
What
in the
cover?
bathroom.
What cover do you want?
I tell you this one.
Okay. Let's say put this over here for Joel. Here, Lee brought us first
Thank
appearances
you.
of Punchline. Thank you, Lee.
At the end of the day, we are only talking comics here.
Yeah.
We're not talking life and death. And you guys have welcomed me, and you've been kind to me. So, kindness should be returned with kindness.
We've been nice to him.
I try.
Don't make me go kumite on you, man.
Oh man.
So David is 84th, 68th,
Holy Christ!
69, 82nd.
You putting him in his
He's
deathbed?
82nd Airborne. And then we have what would you want to call yourself?
Huh? A human being?
No, you're not that.
He's the same thing.
Borderline on that.
My mind is not here right now.
Retired Special Forces.
Retired Special Forces.
And civilians call it Green Berets.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special Force, U.S. Army
Yeah,
Special
Green
Forces
Beret.
are Green Berets.
I had green berets for breakfast.
Oh, really?
Get it? Arnold,
I poop you out in the morning.
call me the Matrix.
I've had turds tougher than you.
Am I too close?
No, you're okay. Okay.
I'm surprised that there are this many people here, to be honest with you.
It's spring break.
I know that, but most of the people here are over 60. And,
Hey! Easy there.
70, over 70.
I'm a grade runner. I just turned 60.
And
Well,
I'm the oldest one here, 62.
you're
Well-
7 years away.
Imagine that, Dave. You work hard all your life, and now you're enjoying it.
I know.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. I was just telling him that the waitress that my wife got a little sick, right? It wasn't the coronavirus. She got a little food poisoning and a cold or a flu at the same time. We went out to eat and it hit her right after we ordered. And she goes, "We gotta go." I says, "Well, I'll just get it to go, and then we can leave." We're in a Vietnamese restaurant, so I walk up to the kid, really, really polite kid, and I said, "Hey, man, my wife's not feeling well. Can we get that to go?" He goes, "Yeah, sure. I'm sorry." I says, "Don't feel sorry for her. Feel sorry for me. I gotta live with it in the next 3 days." You don't.
Did you live by yourself? Yeah.
What? Basically.
Yeah?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
No.
Okay.
I have my esposa, kind of, and my dog,
Your perro,
my daughter.
your little chichi.
Chihuahua. So I have to go to Comicon at 4 and get the down low on the Emerald City variant exclusives.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that. I'm sure all your subscribers are too.
Well, so I was watching a bunch of. So basically, from what I was hearing, it's going to be the first ever online Comic-Con. No, we're ready. We're ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
I'll have a. Do you have? What's that omelet you have with avocado? And, yes. Please. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, Caleb. You're much younger. I shouldn't call you ma'am. That'd be an insult.
Can I get going, son?
Hash browns and English muffin, okay?
Yeah, hash brown and sourdough.
Denver omelet.
Hash browns and English muffin.
Yeah, everything's fine.
I'll take the menus out of the way.
Okay.
Can I have some cream, please?
Some cream.
Yeah, bring a little thing of cream every 5 minutes until he passes out, and then bring one every 2.
I'll take that menu out of your guys.
Thank you.
Here, give me your comic.
You just set them over here. Just put them on top.
Oh,
Of here.
wait, got wait. Got wait.
Some grease got on it or something? It's in a protector.
He got wet.
Are you sure it's on?
I can't read what they're saying. I always wanted to do this stuff.
It's nice.
Anyway.
You edit this, right?
No, this is live.
This is live? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I stopped
guys.
looking at it because the owner was looking at me like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I was just asking Dave before you got here whether yeah, you guys are regulars. I guess I'm a regular too now.
Anyway. We, so what's going to happen is it's going to be like, you know how when you go to Comic-Con there's panels?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can go, like
Yeah.
you saw those panels. So he's going to do a bunch of different panels from what I've heard. So there's going to be like content of the ass.
Okay, first and foremost, which are the limited ones and how many?
Well, that's what I find out today.
Oh, okay.
I'm going down there to look at all the Emerald City Comic-Con exclusives, and I'll film all that. Everything's limited at Lady Death, dude. At Coffin Comics.
Okay.
It's all limited. It's all low print. But the Emerald City stuff is what you're talking about. The Comic-Con stuff that canceled in Seattle.
Okay, the second thing is what prices are we looking at here?
I'm going to see everything later today. I don't know. I remember like a variant like a Phoenix Con would be like $40 or something, or
that's
25. But here's the best thing about it. You're not paying the upcharge, you're paying the Comic-Con charge.
Okay.
So, like, you know, if someone buys it at Comic-Con and sells it on eBay and they get like quadruple the price,
Yeah.
this is, you buy it from Coffin Comics
Straight out.
straight up.
Yeah.
So,
Is anyone going to be there to sign?
that would be, so apparently Saturday there's going to be like 3-4 artists and writers there. I'll figure that all out later. But my guess is this is how it's going to work. There's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday scheduled events all day long. And so I guess I'm going to try to film it up, but live at all. I don't know how. There's going to be like breaks. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know when the exclusives are going to be available. But I'm going to do my very best to have that information tonight.
Okay. Sounds
Because
good.
from what I heard, what he was saying was, if you have when you check out and you use the code ECON,
Yeah.
you're going to get a free book.
Really?
Yeah, no one else will get that.
Oh, excellent. And,
So
and
I
didn't
just-
you say something about they're going to block out something for just your subscribers?
Well, I think things have changed.
Okay.
I don't know. They have a whole schedule that's not completed yet.
Okay.
So my plan is get it all. I'm going for it all.
You're a comic hog, man. You know what I learned at the comic book store? Sharing.
You learned that at the comic store? Comic store you going to? Kill or be killed
I know.
on these streets.
You realize I'm lying.
Yeah.
Anyways.
How many people are here right now? I can't even see.
How do you? I was on to ask you that. How do you?
17.
Oh yeah, because you know it's the middle of the day or whatever. Most
Well,
people-
this is a concern I have, and I don't know if they're watching or not in Coffin, but I think they're starting the panels and shows, and they're going to be doing informational things like how to start your comic book, or I'm guessing something like that, or like everything is lynched.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be hosting his own Comic-Con because Emerald City closed. So he's coming up with all these ideas. This is my guess.
yeah.
But I think he's starting like Thursday morning. Like if you went to Comic-Con and you had days off, you would go early.
Yeah.
Which, to me, and this is my personal view, might not work right. Because, well, unless people are...
Well, no one's ever done this before.
That's correct.
Of course, there's going to be. You can make a guideline, but it's going to. If you make a plan, it's going to fall apart after the first 30 minutes.
Well, I don't know about that.
You can make a guideline, follow a
I
guideline.
understand you could do, but there's...
Yeah, but what you know what I'm talking about.
See,
Things are constantly
But
changing.
the thing is, like, I agree.
Yeah.
But, and I'm hoping to talk to him about it today. But whatever he's doing no matter what. But I'm going to give my feedback. You know, for all he knows, I'm really nobody. I think they were investigating me. But the power of the sickness is very strong, so we'll see. Anyway,
I'm overwhelmed by it. Aren't you?
Me too.
Yeah.
So I get goosebumps.
Yeah. I got my feet hooked around the bottom of the table right now. I don't want to be forced away.
I get goosebumps when I hear sick.
I know.
oh shit, that's so funny. Oh God, I love you guys. Oh my God, you guys work good as a team together. That's what she said. So, anyway, I just think when you're going online, creating the first ever online Comic-Con, it's all about time.
Yeah, because
And it's
people have to work.
nighttime.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he understands that. I'm sure maybe he'll.
What
I don't know anything yet. That's why today's
Yeah.
the day I find out some.
see, it's hard to commit to something like that. Like,
I
say-
told him I'm his all
yeah.
weekend.
Why? Well, what's that got to do with the comics?
I said, Jeff, you knock him down.
No, you see what I'm saying? Like, say like a way to get around that is to commit a lot to you, but then he has to, he's giving you the faith that you're going to sell all of that lot.
Oh, no. I don't think it's about that, though. Like, there's the Comic Shopping Network, which is local out here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, like, Jesse Comics.
Are you talking about the guy up in Peoria or something?
Yeah, Jesse, and then they
Yeah.
have, like, a comic book network out here
Yeah.
where they do shows on Facebook. And they're used to that Facebook feel, vibe of selling,
Yeah.
which YouTube is a total another monster. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they
I
all
mean,
are.
there's-
They all
it's-
have their problems.
yeah, well-
and advantages.
Yeah. So, but I think he's working it, like I said, he's really going for it on this because this could be big. Virtual?
Well, think about
online
that.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You don't have to go, you don't have to pay for tickets. You don't have to anything.
I like it because no one's done it before.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So,
And you
but
don't-
that's why he's making panels and different things. Like, so I don't know when the release of the variants are, and I know that it's everyone's number one goal to get those exclusives.
Think about that. Have a virtual Comic-Con, but you know what the problem with that is? The people that are having the Comic-Cons are going to do it. It's time they had a virtual Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They don't
I
even
think that calling it a Comic-Con is the experience.
again, money for them are going to be inevitable. They can actually double up. They can be somewhere else doing a signing and do the Comic-Con. You see, they'll probably have to pay a very small fee just to get the usage.
What's so good about this is, Coffin Comics is they have everything on site. They're the public, they're everything. So they have all the merch, they have the area to host shows. They're going to have people there.
Yep.
Yes. I know eventually everyone will be Wi-Fi, just like you see on YouTube now. Everybody's
It's that way now.
Yeah.
Some more cream.
But,
Caleb.
you know, when people reach over my food, it drives me crazy.
Like this?
I'm a sicko.
That's like when you're a kid. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. You don't want that, do you?
Is this one mine?
Yes. Because mine's right here.
But if this works well, which I see it working well.
Oh, yeah.
For what, like, there's going to have to be another shopping network as well involved, like two type of selling companies, and then me. So all you sickos represent. That's all I got to say about that. Of course, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to be freaking out for the next 3 days, like preparing little mini videos before we go live, like so it hits live, so then when I go live everyone sees. everything's got to be dotted, and I'm not going to sleep at all, and everything's going to have to be perfect because I want to win. I feel like it's like a battle.
Really? We're just talking comics here.
If they haven't noticed, then I do my best to be the best. They know what I'm talking about.
Well, it took you a while and a lot of sacrifice monetarily and your time in order to get there. I understand that.
It's still a sacrifice and monetary. It's worse
sure
now.
it
It's
is.
worse now than it was before.
Well, you need to expand and grow. That's quite an idea, though. Have a virtual Comic-Con. I like that because everyone can go
It's inevitable.
and they don't have to leave their home.
Right.
You don't have to travel. You don't have to pay for anything.
Yep.
Eventually, they'll charge. That's inevitable too.
Sure they will, but long
Yeah.
as the charges, let's say, are at least 25% cheaper than actually going. 'Cause-
No, it's got to be way cheaper than that. Don't you think?
Okay, yeah, oh sure, but
$6.
you number 1,000, GI. You know number 10. You number 1,000.
I'm really excited. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Well, it would be. No one's done it before. I know you're laughing. They've done you.
No, I'm just laughing though. We keep saying it. No one's done it before.
Don't what?
You keep saying no one's done it before.
No, think about it. I've never seen a virtual Comic-Con.
No one's done it before. Get it?
No, I don't. Can you explain it to me? Oh man, you gotta stop it. I'm gonna pee my pants, man.
I need to get some of those cat shit comics. I want them so bad.
Oh,
Can't
you
find
get
them.
one.
Can't find them. I could buy it on eBay, but
Oh,
yeah, I
when-
might as well do that.
By the way, when you mentioned that in that earlier video, when I said the tactics are good, it was in the online animation video. I don't know
Oh,
about
not in the comic? Oh, you didn't even read the comic?
I haven't, like you, I haven't been able to get a hold of one. I want to get a hold of one. You know. So, but yeah, if you ever do,
There goes David.
and I did someone a favor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, thanks for the favor.
Not my
Mention
fault.
me.
You put it on top.
Well, 'cause she
Here, let me just put it inside the folder.
also said that. How you been, David? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm not good. Just, working and do some appointments and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, that's enough. You're hogging the conversation.
Now,
I'm sorry, guys.
Lee's got a lot of stories, so Lee's always got a story on deck.
Most of them aren't suitable for this video.
Oh, sure. Oh, they're suitable.
Oh, okay. You want
You
to
know
hear a
what
story?
channel we're on?
Okay, I'll tell you a story. You ever notice? You ever notice in foreign languages, there's words that sound like English, but they're not English.
Careful. Yeah.
No kids.
Them. No, I'm not caring about them.
I don't think kids watch this channel, man. They're not going to let their
Well,
kids
they
watch.
can't. It's not. It's for adults.
Yeah. All right, then I won't finish the story. I'm going to leave all your subscribers hanging.
Here we got Mama and Mama.
No. So, my wife is from Thailand. And Special Forces groups split the world into sectors, and that's the sector they cover. First Special Forces group covers all of Far East Asia and parts of China. If the war was to ever break out, we have, that's where we train too. We train out of Thailand and Cambodia and a lot of Malaysia. And we have the 4th Battalion stationed in Okinawa, Japan, so they can get there quicker. Well, anyways, we get new guys in all the time, and they've never been to Far East Asia. So, but if you're Asian, I don't know if you guys notice, I'm half Japanese. They try to put all the Asians in the first group because no matter how much you can speak Vietnamese, you're in the jungle, they're going to know you're around. But with that being said, that's what they try to do. So we got this new captain in, and his first deployment to Thailand, right? And he spoke Thai too, but at a beginning level. But very, very rudimentary. It was all self-taught kind of stuff. But I'd spoken it for years, and I went to school for it. So and I got hurt, so I couldn't go with the teams into the field for the field exercise. So we're at the operations center, and we're working with our counterparts. We have Thai officers in there and senior sergeants, and two of you guys were talking next to them in Thai, and all of a sudden I heard. Now the word for gourd or pumpkin in Thai is actually pronounced. They have 33 vowel sounds and 44 consonants.
33 vowels?
They have sounds like ng. Ng is it's an actual consonant. The sound ng. Or they split their vowel sounds. You know how we have A E I O U?
Yeah.
Sometimes Y. No, they have sounds like ooh, E. They have a short E and a long E. So that's why you come up with all these huge numbers of vowel sounds. Well, anyways, and there's. Oh, it's great, Kayla. Thank you. Plus, they have 4 tones. They have low tone, mid tone, high tone, 5 falling tone, rising tone. For example, you have ma, low tone ma. Then you have ma. Then you have ma. Then you have ma, and then like you're running out of breath, falling tone, ma. And each one of those means something, a different word. Like ma, level tone means to come. But ma,
Wait, what?
come here, to come towards me. It depends on the context you use in the sense, just like
If you're in a bedroom,
No.
how would you say it?
no.
What? That's a valid question.
Anyways, and a high tone ma means horse. But some of them don't have any.
What about sheep? Is it like meh?
No, it's funny. Animals in different languages, onomatopoeia, where a sound becomes the word. Think about that. We have them all the time too. But a dog doesn't go woof woof woof. It goes caw caw caw, caw 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 caw. That's how they think a dog sounds. And yeah. But
Okay, so what's going on here?
But the word moo means pork in English. I mean Thai it means pork, not
Moo?
cow. Moo. That's the actual word for pork or a pig. Well, anyways, I'm going on a segue.
I'm not going anywhere. You are. You lost me at ma.
Anyways, so the word. Remember all these vowel sounds.
Okay.
It's tonal, like most Far East Asian languages, and all these consonants. So the word for pumpkin, they put pumpkins and gourds and all this stuff into one word. And the way you pronounce the word gourd in Thai is called phak.
What is it?
Phak. Phak.
F-A what?
F-A-K.
Okay.
Phak. Short sound. Sala Anyways,
So what is it? Gourd?
yeah, or pumpkin. Phak.
Okay.
So it's called phak, right?
Okay.
Now, they got descriptive adjectives like us. They have 4 categories for food. They have curry, soups,
I know where this is going.
yeah. Well, anyways, the word for curried squash, the word for curry is gang. So you put them together and you get gang phak. So that's the actual word for curried squash. So these 2 lieutenants were talking in Thai, and all of a sudden you can hear that captain just key into that word, gang phak. you heard, oh, เมื่อคืนนี้ภรรยาของผมทำอาหารแกงฝัก Basically what I just told you is last night my wife made me curried squash. Anyways, So the captain goes, "Are they talking about sex?" I go, "You learn Thai, right?" And he goes, "Oh, I just speak it on a very rudimentary level." And I went, "They're talking about he is telling the other captain that his wife made him curry squash, which is one of his favorite dishes." And he goes, "Oh," and he goes, "I really like that word." So he walked around the ops center that day going, "I want some gang fuck." The Thais are very, very polite people. So that captain heard that our captain wanted gang fuck. So that
he made
night
some?
he made it, had his wife make him a small bowl in a clay bowl, it's a pot of gang fuck, right? And brought it the next day. And the sergeant major, the command sergeant major, holds a lot of sway, even over captains and everything. He brought it to him, and we're in the northeastern district, and they make their food very, very hot, right? And you can just smell how hot it is, not temperature-wise, but
Yeah.
and he goes, so the Thai captain gave it to our American captain, and he goes, "Oh, thank you." And then and he's like, "I'm going to throw this away." And the command sergeant major heard that, and he goes, "No, you're not, sir. You're going to eat every bit of that at lunch in front of him. You're not insulting our counterparts." He goes, "But I don't like spicy food." He goes, "You should have thought of that before you went around yesterday yelling gang fuck."
So he ate it?
He ate most of it, and he was in his cot the next day, all day. He was crapping fire, man. The day after that, I mean, he was laid up for 2 days, but we were all laughing. We thought that was hilarious. Yeah, too bad Joel couldn't make it. Is he sick or something, or he's just trying to avoid coronavirus?
No, I think he was retaliating.
What'd you do?
We had 2 movies. Remember I told you we had 2 movies we had to see tonight?
Oh, okay. So he's resting it up?
Yeah, maybe. But I told him I didn't want to go because I was concerned about going to 2 different theaters all over the state, surrounded by people from all over the state. I said, we got to really think about
You
it.
guys are listening to the news
Yeah.
way too much. Here's the statistics.
I don't.
if you
we
wanna
don't need to
believe-
I know exactly what everything is. I don't care. I live my life by being safe, and I have respiratory problems, so I don't want to get that shit. Because then I'll have problems, and I'm fat. I'm fat, and I can't breathe. Perfect combination to screw me up.
Yeah, my wife was just making fun of my belly last night.
What?
So I had to turn it into a joke. I was like, "Oh yeah?" I chopped that, and I'm like, "Woo! Look at it go!" Anyway.
It's all right. We're gonna. Me and Dave are gonna sell his copy of Hell Arisen.
There you
Split
go.
it. If you're watching, Joel. you
I
screwed
buy
up.
it.
What you buy? Did you get one?
No.
I got one.
Oh, I got one. Thank you.
I'm sure you didn't
You're
get the B
welcome.
cover. Most people wanted the A cover. The reason you got the B cover.
He got the A cover.
Oh, that's
Joel
right.
gets
Joel's
the B.
not here.
Yeah.
You lost, Joe.
He wasn't gonna get in anyway.
You still talking about comic?
It applies to both.
I was going to say, that's what she said, but he said it.
Okay, here you go.
So you hear what's going on Seattle Comicon? Most of the people kind of cancel and stuff.
Didn't ever hear about it.
No.
Really?
See? Who else? CGC?
The whole
Hey,
thing is
everybody.
canceled.
The
Oh, the
Seattle
whole thing is
Comic Con's
canceled?
canceled.
That's why
I
they
didn't know that.
Before was,
No, the whole thing. And now that's why the Coffin Comics is doing what they're doing. Because they sent their stuff there, and they stopped it, and it's coming back.
I only heard that CGC was going,
No, well, they're not going. That's not. They're not going.
And
because-
then,
You ever been diagnosed with Dementia or Alzheimer's?
Both.
I want to see these two fight. Like highly
I don't
trained
listen. I don't
soldiers.
listen to the news, man.
You know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, so Coffin Comics sent their stuff to Emerald City. They're exclusives, and they canceled.
On a pallet.
So they stopped it in Vegas, and it's coming back. That's why they're going to do the Comic Con here.
Well,
It's going to be all the very exclusives for Emerald City.
Yeah, the only person that's going to lose money on this is, or not make as much money, would be Coffin
Conventional.
Comics.
No, they're going to make more.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I'm going to make them a lot of money. I promise you.
Well, then they should cut us
They're
all
going
a
to sell
deal.
it. No, all of us.
Yes. Where your
The
subscribers, Bill.
The deal is everyone in the world can get a variant for cost.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Because if they, only people that went to Seattle or whatever got them the variants for covers or whatever they charge. So offering it to the world is amazing.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to eBay, you don't have to nothing. It's going to go, from what I know, it's going to go directly through the Lady Jet store. They're not going to control it all. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Well, and your local subscribers like me and Dave, you don't have you'll save on the shipping costs as always.
It's not expensive, I don't think. I think they're shipped for free.
Do they?
Yeah.
They don't have a set limit on how much you have to buy.
Maybe. No, I don't. They call it their.
They probably include.
They have a
it in
name
the
for
price.
it. I'm
Yeah,
not a
it's
full on.
I don't know a lot about this, but I think it's called free shipping.
No, they have like a mission statement.
Oh,
that
yeah.
They talk about, and then it's free shipping, I believe, free signature if you want one. A bunch of rules that they live by for a better experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great. I'm gonna get up more information. In a couple hours, and then.
So you're gonna post something so everyone knows when to tune in for this.
I'm hoping by the end of the day,
Okay.
I'll have a video where I can completely show everything.
I don't know where you find the time to make all those videos, man.
That's all I do.
Huh? Well, how did you get to the restaurant?
Well, yeah. Yeah, besides that. I give my life to this damn thing, man.
I know.
Fucking
I gotta hand it to you. I wouldn't do it.
I know David would.
No.
If you could do it full time, you would, huh? Right?
Yeah.
I thought you were retired.
You work
Yeah,
at the
I'm
post office.
Huh?
I work in the post office.
Oh, you're a double dipper, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they call it.
That's what she said. You were so close. You got halfway there.
That's why Bill works for tips. No girl let him stick it all the way in.
If I get anywhere near it, it's over already.
I think they call that pre-ejaculation.
Well, that's what happens at our age. A slight whisper will set me off. What?
You'll see when you get to our age.
I already told you, I'm there. I'm already having those problems.
All right, you want to hear how sex goes in my bedroom? Was it good for you too?
No, you're like, nah. I'm fuck. Right?
Then my wife would say something like, "Why do you want curry squash?" I'm not hungry. Yeah, the crowd's all gone. Look, it's almost empty.
I think we did good.
Yeah.
I
It was really nice of the owner to give us a table right away. There's some advantages to being regular. Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself the rest of the day.
Should we end it?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
It's
Well,
almost
that
time.
was a weird breakfast. We're sickos. So we'll see you next time, maybe.